Hello everyone, it's me, Susa from Magdeburg, Germany, and this is a short tutorial about how to make your own silk screens with the Speedball Speed Screens. I tried that before and it worked with the first time, and with the second, when I start recording it, it failed. So this morning I had another try and it worked well. That's why I'm now ready to show you how it works. I have a new package of the Speedball Speed Screens and I will open it up. In this package there are three prepared screens in, and what you need is just that and a foil where you print your motifs, the words, your quotes, your logos, your pictures, whatever you want to bring on your pieces. Just print it in black on a foil. My printer isn't good, so I printed two foils and I layered them on top of each other so that I have a really good black color where the light cannot shine through. Because what we do now is we put the foil on top on one of those screens, and then we take black light or ultraviolet light on top of it for a minute or two, and then the magic happens. So this is what we do. I have the foil and I open up this. This is in a envelope which is completely like light safe. So when we take one of those sheets out, it has a matte surface on the one side and a shinier one on the other side. So on one side there is a foil on it. First we close that, and now I put the camera down so that you can see what we are doing. Okay, one moment. Okay, let's do it. Okay, first thing first, we try just to take the foil off. Okay, I need my glasses. Without, it won't work. And I won't cut these fails. I just show you like it really is. So I took the foil off the pink sheet, bring it down, and then I just add my, you see that? No, this way. I add my printed foil on top. I hope I'm not move it. So this is finished. I saw people adding like glass on top of it to cover it, to make it like really like that the foil is directly on the sheet, but I think this is probably enough. So, okay. And then I do what I have to do. Wait. No, I need that. Oh my God. Okay, this is the blue light and the ultraviolet light, you see? So I hold it on top of this for like a minute or two.
minutes later.
Okay, I think it's enough. I think it was around 2 minutes now. And we need the light later again. I heard that sunlight also works. What we do now is we just take the foil off and then we bring this to the bathroom. Follow me. And here is a place where the magic happens. So we take water and then we just let the water flow over their sheet. It will take you now like, I guess, around 10 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes. And you can already see that it turns, you can already see where the black foil was. I don't know what to say. So just give it a little time and then just move it under the running water. I'm not sure if you really have to move it all the time, or is it enough to just lay it into the water like this? I don't know. So it's quite expensive. Those sheets are like, I pay for one of those sheets around 15 euros. So because yeah, it's around 50 euros for a package. So I really want to make sure that it works out every time I do it. So because when it didn't work, I felt like, oh my God, you know, it was expensive. So you can bring as many things on the sheet as you want to. You can also, if you had one motif only, you can cut it before using it and then bring it back in the envelope. The rest you don't need. You don't need to do every time a whole sheet. You can also do small parts first just to give it a try. How long you want to put the lights. And here you can see where the water is. It starts like going away, the pink stuff, you know. Where the black spots were, the screen is quite like gel and easy to remove, but I don't want to rub it too hard because I don't want to destroy the really fine screen, you know, which you have, the silk screen. So what you can do is you can take a sponge and just move the sponge gently over the pieces you want to cut out, and you can tell that it, oh wait, I can bring you a little bit lower. So you can see that it really helps a little to bring, and the water is kind of pink, like my shirt. Everything which was under the black you can remove now because it stays soft, and all the others which were under the foil and where the light reaches the sheet, there the top layer it hardened, or it hardens, I don't know how you say that, So now you can tell it worked quite well. Even here where I have where I had my you know what, I don't know the word. This is so hard, not knowing the words before. I should better be prepared when I do tutorials, you know. Then it's better to have the words I want to use in the repertoire, but I didn't have. So, but maybe you see what I'm doing. I think it's almost done. You can look through these letters I printed out. So I think it's really almost done. You don't want to rub too hard because it would destroy the fine lines you have and you want. Here you can see, I think it's enough. Here you can see that I have really fine lines here. So we go back because we have to dry this. Okay, back at the table, and we need to dry that sheet a little. And it took me only 6 minutes at the water to get this result. So I dry that, and then what I'm doing now is I do additional light for like around 2 more minutes to harden the leftovers as much as possible. So, and then what I do is later when it's dry and hardened, I cut out the different motifs, so then I have those little things ready to use, you know, and then I can put it somewhere and I can always use them both ways. So however you want it. So that's it. This is my tutorial and I hope it helped you. And this silk screens give you so much possibilities to make your mugs, cups, plates, whatever you create a more individual style. You can also print out your logo and then you can use those silk screens for like putting it on top of the surface. What I use for printing stuff on cups is Emako inks. I have Emako inks in black and white, and this is what I use. I tried underglazes and it worked quite okay. So yeah, and you use them like the ones you can buy, but now you have your individual designs. Thanks for watching. I hope that helped and inspired you to make your own. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful and if you already have experiences with that, and maybe I missed something and I didn't say enough, or you know what I want to say. If you have experiences with it and you want to share those experiences, let us know. And of course, I will also post my experiences, the results I make in the Skool community, where we are now over 200 potters now, and we are chatting, talking, and yeah, we have a good time together. So if you want to join, feel free. I put the link in the description, and just say hi and maybe you'll like it. Bye bye, have a good day.